Since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum.
どうも皆さん、おはこんばんにちは。MLB 雑誌シーズン、ロサンゼルスエンジェルス対オークランドアスレチックスの試合をお届けしたいと思います。さあ今回でね、3戦目でございます。今のところ、1勝1敗かな、やっていきたいと思います。先行は、ロサンゼルスエンジェルス、後攻がオークランドアスレチックスということでやっていきたいと思います。通常は、アスレチックスのホーム球場でございます。
Here's Peter Porges standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Peter Porges.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
3-0 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Three and one. And that misses ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Standing in, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Estrada has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. He's consistent. Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Mike Trout.
さあ3番のマイク・トラウトでございます。
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's set and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
There's a swing.
さあこれは行ったんじゃないですか。はい、いったホームラン、ありがとうございます。いただきました。さあ1回の表からトラウトのスリーランホームラン、3点。ありがとうございます。ナイスバッティング。
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here's Justin Upton.
さあ4番のアットンでございます。アットンは初球打ち上げてもだ。バカ野郎。
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Roll?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. And now lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well.
レフトライナーか。初球から狙ってったけどね。当たりは良かった。ありがとうございます。トラウトのホームランでね、3対0でございますね。
Here's Albert now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Pujols has long been referred to as the machine. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effective and well is a pretty tough thing to be.
さあ2アウトランナー1塁。
He's set. Here it comes. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
なるべくね、しっかり球見てね、投げさせた方が。
This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1 hit in the air out to
さあこれ
right.
はライトフライか。
Scotty is there, and he'll make
はい、
the
1
catch
回の
to
表
retire
ね
the side.
トラウトのスリーランホームランで
So the Angels
3対0
strike for
ね
three,
エンジェルスが3点リードで始まっております。
Home half of the first coming up from the Coliseum. It's now 3-0 Angels.
素晴らしい。ありがとうございます。
Tyler Skaggs, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully, he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Now a ball lined to the left side. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, they gotta love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So one away here with the bases empty, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Popped up. Pujols in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled away.
Foul ball.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And another foul ball.
これも当ててきたか。
One out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's a .375 hitter, and of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Hey,
lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Oakland.
さあここはねランナー1人出しましたけども、抑えて0点で抑えましたということでね3対0、エンジェルスが3点リードでございます。 さあ、回は
Here's
2
Tommy
回の
LaStella
表。
now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him.
よっしゃ、ナイスバッティング。来た来た来た来た。素晴らしい。
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a
綺
single.
麗に流したね。
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
若干今のは遅かった。
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
何やらベンチからサインが出たぞ。
The 1-1. Fly
こ
ball
れは
out to straightaway
いやー
right.
またライ
Piscotty's
ト
there
フ
for it.
ライ。
One away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Oh no! って後ろから聞こえてくるんですけど。
Now the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
はい。さあ、セカンドに投げてセーフになって、これでランナー1、2塁。さあ、絶好のまたチャンスでございます。
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
さあ、ワンアウトランナー1、2塁。
That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0
さあ、
now.
定まりませんよ、このピッチャ
Nothing can
ー。
make you question
さあ、
yourself
ス
on
リー
that
ボールの
mound
スト
more
ライ
than
ク
three
ね。
straight balls to a guy
い
you
や、
know
こ
that you
こ
should
は
go
スト
right
ライク
after.
入れてくんねんけどな、
Sometimes you
振
just
る
lose the strike
か、
zone and
そ
you
れとも
don't know
見送る
why.
か。ストライク入れてきたら振りたい。タイミング合わないと。
The 3-0 pitch.
これは、
Grounded
いや
back
ー、ジャ
up
ッ
the
プダメ
middle.
か。
There's one. Back to
あっ
first,
と
but it's right over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even
なるほ
further.
ど。
And
危
those
なか
are
っ
plays
た
that。cost you ball games. You're
こ
already
こまで
losing
は良
and
か
you
っ
make
た。
an
こ
error
こから
like
ですよ。
that
お
to
っ
compound
と、
things.
送球がそれ
That's how
て、
things
みたいな
snowball
ね
on。you, and you start to
さあ、
feel
1
like
点
you
入りま
can't
し
do
た。
anything right.
悪送球で1点入って4対0。さあ、バッターマイク・トラウト。
Into the box, Mike Trout as he grounds one
いやー、これは
crisply
初
to
球から
short.
振っていったけどダメ
Simeon's
か。
got it. Go on to Olsen will take care of the first, and that ends the inning. Angels get just the one. We'll go to
まあ、
the
相手の
bottom
悪
half
送
of
球で
inning
ね、
number
1
2.
点入っ
The Angels
て、
are out
1
in
点
front.
追加、4対0、エンジェルスが4点リードでございます。
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's only 1 for 10.
オルソン、堂々としたバッターやね。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. 1-1.
どうせ高く浮くんなら今のは入ってほしかった。
Here's Simmons at short. Simmons with the backhand. Throw.
Whoa, nice throw.
Out on a bang bang play at first.
アウトです。
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
Now to the plate, Matt Chapman. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit.
これはダメだね。
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball.
今のはちょっと飛び込もうかなと思ったけど、飛び込んで後ろにそらしたらね、また塁稼がれちゃうんでやめときましょう。
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher Nick Hundley. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Borges on the run, and no one will track it down. Here's a shot to left field and deep.
甘く入ったストレート、俺はそこに投げたいと思って投げてるわけじゃないのに、なんでホームラン入るかね。なんであそこに行く。
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the A's get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
You know, as a
ほら
pitcher,
ど真
there's
ん中に行った
nothing
1
worse than
個はそんなも
It's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he'll take a look at ball one. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Pujols trying to get there, and that's going to land foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Popped him
よっ
up.
しゃキャッチャーフライ。これはちゃんと取ろう。よいしょ。オッケー抑えました。いやーでもねツーラン打たれたね。投げたくない自分が投げたいと思うところと全然違うところに掘りやがったな。
Ready now for LA, Justin Upton, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And he fouls this one off. One and two.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Down and away, ball 1.
One ball, one strike.
And he pops him up.
これは打ち上げたか。
Left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty on his horse. But this will land untouched. 1 strike to Pujols. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
ここは抑えられてしまったね。
Now batting, Robbie Grossman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there.
三塁のボールボーイのところによう飛んでいくね。
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Well, that's just a case deal roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
He brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Soft liner to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third.
さあここはねしっかり抑えました。3回ね。
Still down by a count of 4-2.
めっちゃ怒ってる。さあ、なんだよ。ね。
Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
あ、ワトニーさん。
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels' offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Now in the box, Jonathan Lucroy as we begin the top of the 4th.
The catcher, Jonathan.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Lucroy is facing his old colors in this one. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform.
打ち上げた。
Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
Up next for the Angels.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Nice batting.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
He's set and the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Popped up.
ちょっと振り遅れたかな今のは。
And no one will track it down.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. In his career, Borges is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Borges is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has a potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Now the 2-1 is strike two swinging.
カットボールか今のストレートかと思ったぜ。
Fletcher is over at first with one away. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two.
いいとこに入りやがったな。だが
He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. From the stretch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Heading out towards shallow right.
落ち
And
た
that's going to fall for a base
い
hit.
けー。オッケー1点追加。あ
And
り
this
がとう
will
ござい
add on
ま
to
す。
their lead. It's now a 5-2
Oh
ball game.
yeah. Nice
Boy,
batting.
talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
さあバッターマイク・トラウト。
Standing in now, Mike Trout. Lined hard toward right center. And
Trout,
that's going to get down out
hey!
there. And the runner scores
Nice
from third as they
batting.
extend their
Oh,
lead.
tiny.
It's now 6-2.
Nice
Now,
batting,
Battle,
Trout.
when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Into the box, Justin Upton. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
ああ、これはストライク入る
But that
か。
gets the zone for a strike.
Ooh, I'm
いいとこ
shocked
狙っ
he
て
took
くる
that pitch right
ね。
there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball into honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
On the ground
これ
to the
も
right
いやー
side.
抜けた。ありがとうございます。
He gets
ナイス
dirty,
バ
but
ッ
he
テ
can't
ン。
make
タイ
the
ム
play.
リ
It's a base
ー。
hit.
7
And
対
they'll extend their
2。
lead
どん
even
どん突き
further
放
as
し
the
ていきます
runs in to
よ。
score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone
Nice
this early,
batting.
it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all
そう、
cylinders
ピッチャ
here,
ー変え
but
る
they
か。
have to be careful not
だ
to
わ
let
な。
off the gas pedal now.
さすがにね。
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
さすがにそうな
So
り
he'll
ますわ。
depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Yusmeiro Petit answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Yusmeiro Petit.
さあバッター翔平大谷でございます。打ててないんだよな。大谷さん打ててないんだよな。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at bat. A ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here.
ストレートでガンガン押してくるピッチャーなのか。まあでもあれだな。
And he lays off this one down and in for
とりあえ
ball
ずス
2.
トレートでガン押ししてきてるね。
A swing and a drive
さあ
sent
これ
out
は
toward
大
the
きい
gap.
ぞ。どうだ
Ranging
どうだ
back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and the runner will score from
フリー
second.
ペースヒット。素晴らしい。ありがとうございます。おお、入りかけたね今。ナイスバッティング大谷。行くかと思ったけどね、ちょっと足りなかった。まあそれでもね、スリーベースヒット。さい、素晴らしい。
Into the box now, Albert Pujols, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them
タイムリーやらなんやら
score. To the
かんや
bottom
ら
of
で、
inning number 4 we
9安打
go.
9打
It's the
点、
Angels
9対2、
9 and the
エン
A's
ジェルス
2.
が7点リードでございます。
So striding in, Matt Olson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Two and one to the A's first baseman.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Here's a pop-up now. Pujols has room in foul territory. 1 out.
The catcher, number 3.
At the plate, Nick Hundley. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in now. Chet bounced back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. One left for Oak. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
1 ball 2 strikes. いい球ですよこれ。ギリギリいっぱい入れてくるね。
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1
マジ
gone.
か。今のもス
And
ト
there
ラ
are
イ
the
ク。
final numbers for the Oakland starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in, David Fletcher, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. The Sky is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels are.
さあここは三者凡退に終わってしまいました。ワトニーさん。
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
終われるような試合じゃないだけでね。
The shortstop, Market.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
ブルペン大丈夫かこれ。まあできることならね、あんまり使いたくないんですけど、ピッチャーを。先発がしっかり投げてくれたらね。
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Borges moving in.
って言ってる尻から打たれてる。頼むったよ、おい。
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB. You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Oh, and he misses it.
いやー、1点返されるぞ、バカ野郎。何もたもたしてんだよ、もう。
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
0-1 the count. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he heads out toward Mountain Davis for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score.
5回と持たないね、ピッチャ
So
ー
much of
が。
this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
いやー、ここは持たしたいんだけどな。ダメか。
Chris Davis. And their runners at the corners now. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Now batting.
In now, Matt Olson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting. Third baseman.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
よっしゃ、ここは抑え切った。いやいやいや、大量点数取っといてよかったわ。本当にもう危ない危ない。9対5、4点、まだ4点差あります。もうこれをね、なんとかね、つないでいきたい。危ないわ、もう。
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now and stepping in, Peter Borges. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
1-0 count. Here it is. That's inside. 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
コーナー攻めてくるよな。
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. In now is Andrelton Simmons. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 2 for 4. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. Popped him up.
これも振るのが早かったか。
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Mike Trout will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pinder has a play.
淡白な攻撃が続いております。
And the inning is over.
ここも三者凡退だったね。
We'll dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Trevor Cahill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
投
6th.
げれるやつまだいるか。
First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Ready on 1 and 2. This is foul right side. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2 and 2. The 2-2 one more time. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
ストライク奪ったアウトですよ。
So one gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Got him.
Hey,
and that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
A shortstop behind with a 1 and 2 count. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5.
Yes.
Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another chance? Justin Upton. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
上がりすぎたか。上がりすぎ
Pinder
た
is there to
ね。
make the play, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire Upton.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time.
Out
Get the second out of the inning.
アウトでしたか。
And I thought this might happen based on how
Safe
close
there.
that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout.
うわ、
But
微妙。
here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Angels have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
First base has been overturned, and the batter rules.
よーし、よし、よし、よし。がぜんテンション上がってきたって。
In now, Albert Pujols. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. One strike to Pujols.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Ohtani, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And now a swing and a miss by Pujols as they punch him out, and that's a big out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air out to left field. Moving under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
さあ、大谷さんがランナーに出たけど残塁になりましたということでね。
Here's Robbie Grossman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He's gone 3 for 6. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the number hurt that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. 1 out, nobody on. Change up low, 2-0.
またか病気が出たか。
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Throw far ahead with a 3-1 count here. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
病気が出たなまた。
Just off the plate as that misses for ball 4. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch here is a sinker.
ストライク入らない病が出たかまた。
1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Borges is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Okay.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. The 0-1 delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. The A's strand 1. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Lou Trevino will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 62.
Now at the plate, Tommy La Stella. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Angels,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way
初球
out
から
to
振ってい
left.
ったけどレフト
Grossman is
フライ
under
パ
it.
ー
One away.
The batter number 6, second base.
Ready now, David Fletcher. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Ball one, well below the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
To third.
いやーサードゴロ
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting. Right field.
So stepping in, Peter Borges. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's
ダメ
see.
か
And we'll have to leave
初
it
球
there
から
as the
狙ってい
play
ったけ
is
どダメ
made
で
here
し
to
た
end the
当たりは良かった
as they can't add to their 9-5 lead.
Leading off for the A's.
Striding into the box,
first baseman.
Matt Olson. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this
Olson.
point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of.
うわー最悪ホームランか
Everybody's just gonna sit
な
back
んで
and
投げたくない方向に投げるかね
No doubt home run.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a
ど真
fastball,
ん
but it
中
didn't
や
matter.
ん
He's their big dog for a reason,
この
so
ピッ
he
チャー
waited,
バカ
stayed
か
back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on
俺
that
は
one.
低めに要
Into the
求してんの
box,
に
Matt Chapman. And on the first pitch, he grounds
な
foul.
んで
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Lucroy gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Chapman is retired, and there's 1
The
away.
catcher number 3, Nick Hundley.
Now at the plate, Nick Hundley. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also gone down on
もう
strikes
やめ
5
てくれ
times.
頼むからお前ちゃんと掘ってくれよなんで俺は右じゃあ左に掘ろうとしてるのに右に投げるかね
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Lucroy has it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
よっしゃ
Standing in, Chad Pinder, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Okay.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But the A's inch a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. On to the 9th inning from the East Bay. It's the Angels not. Jerry Blevins enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Jerry
Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Takes this the other way to right.
Yeah,
and makes a spectacular catch.
The left fielder, number 8.
Riding in once again, Justin Upton. It was a
flyout for
him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Nice hit. ありがとうございます。
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there.
Yeah,
the pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
And Olsen will take care of it first, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Nothing more in the
最終回ですね。
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Cody Allen enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dio, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
A ball and a strike now. Fouled off. Simeon aboard here at first with nobody out. Line towards center field. Trout is right there, one down. So a runner at first now with one away, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Too high, 1-0. Way inside with that one. Pretty easy take there.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Allen sets 2-1 on its way. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen.
So striding forward now, Stephen Piscotty. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Taken, called, strike 2. And now they're down to their final strike tonight.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
Okay, 三振。ゲームセット終わった。よかった。もうドキドキしたわ。
He's able to close the deal here. That's career save number 150. And in today's game, where the closer's job is seemingly always up for grabs, that's pretty impressive.
9-6, the final tally in this one. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tyler Skaggs earns his first win of the season. Marco Estrada was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Cody Allen records the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
でまあね、エンジェルスが3点リードを守ってね勝ちましたということで。
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels.
ハイライト見てみましょう。ね、1回のねトラウトのねスリーランから始まりましたということで、よかった今日は点数入れといて本当に。このホームランがなかったら本当に今日負けてたぞバカ。2連敗は嫌だったんでね。ここでツーランを浴びるね。4対2。1点入れてんだけどその裏また返してくるっていうね。でまあ4回にね、チャンスをつかんでね点数を広げる形となりましたということで、ここは大きかったね。一気にねつないで点数を広げることができたんで、これがなかったら今日は負けてたかもしれないね。大谷さんが今日はねスリーベースヒット落ちました。もうすぐホームラン出るかななんても思ってるんですけども、まあ、2019年の時の大谷さん、まあ、そこまで打ってなかったような気もするんでね。さあ5回のねこのね攻撃もまたねやられましたよ本当。9対5まで追いつかれて、でまたホームランでねこれ3点差まで来られたっていう、ちょっとドキドキもんでしたよ。さすがにドキドキしたわ。逆転されたらどうしようなんて思いながら。 まあ、中継ぎをちょっとね、今日はね、休ますことが何人ができたと思うんで、まあ、ピッチャー3人の継投でね、済んだということでね、ここもうまいこと取りやがったな、これ、本当。抜けてたらね、またね、一層チャンスが広がってたんですけども。さあ、最後はね、抑えのピッチャーで締めて、ゲームセットということで、ありがとうございました。最後はガッツポーズ。はい、ということでお送りしてまいりました、MLB 雑誌賞19シーズン、エンジェルス対、オーランドアスレチックの試合でした。はい、これでね、とりあえず2勝1敗かな。また次回も、アスレチック戦なんでね、これ勝って、ね、勝ち越しでね、ちょっと、シアトルマリナーズとの試合を迎えたいと思いますということで、はい、ただいま7名の方見てくれている状態ありがとうございました。はい、ハルさんどうもありがとうございましたということで、今日はこれにて終了したいと思います。それでは皆さんさよなら、バイバイ。